for watching Triangle Chess Monthly. I'm your host, Jeffrey Mason Jones. This will be the first in a series of monthly videos produced by the Raleigh Tournament Chess Club, chronicling chess events in the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina. The Raleigh Tournament Chess Club will be hosting what we expect will become our signature event, the Big Enchilada, on April 8th through 10th, 2011, at the Holiday Inn at 2805 Highwoods Boulevard, just outside the Beltline here in Raleigh. This will be Raleigh's first three-day chess event in 8 years and first ever FIDE rated event. The projected prize fund will be $6,500 based on 125 prepaid entries. First prize in each section will be guaranteed, with the open section winner taking home $800 and the under 1800 and under 1400 section winners taking home $750. We hope to see a great many of you out to support Raleigh's first major chess event in a long, long time. The Raleigh Tournament Chess Club hosted the 72nd edition of its regular monthly tournament, the Triangle Area Chess Open, or TACO for short, on Saturday, March 19, 2011, at the Carroll Lee Baptist Church Fellowship Hall in South Raleigh. A total of 25 players from as far away as Columbia, South Carolina participated in the event. The open and under 1800 sections had to be merged to form a 17-player super section. FIDE master Ron Simpson continued his dominance over the Tacos by claiming his 25th title with a 3-0 record, including a last-round victory over former state champion John Smithwick. Alan Jang, a freshman at Enloe High School here in Raleigh, took clear second after he took a half-point bye in the first round and won his next 2 games. The under 1800 prize for this section was split by Lorenzo Spencer, Joseph Miklos, and Joshua Taylor. Taylor scored the upset of the tournament by defeating Duke researcher Anders Nielsen, who was participating in his first USCF event after carrying over a FIDE rating of 2101 from Denmark. Nielsen could have saved the game with a spectacular under promotion to save a draw, seen here. In this position, Taylor was threatening mate on C1. So Anders needed to find some kind of resource that would somehow save him something from this position. And he could have found that by playing pawn takes bishop on C8, promoting to a knight with check. This would have forced Taylor to play one of 2 moves, the blunderful king to A8, which would have led to C7, the discovered check, and eventually mate, or the more correct, king to B7, with which Anders responds once again with C7 with a check. And if Anders were to try to grab the knight, or if Taylor were to try to grab the knight, Anders then comes down and throws this check here on B7 after the forced king to D7, a devastating double check. However, he would not likely do such a thing and would be more inclined to simply play king takes pawn, after which the check gets thrown on B7, king moves to D8, another check gets thrown, and we have an opposite colored bishop scenario, which tends to be very drawish, and in this situation likely would be a draw. The top prize in the under 1400 section was split by Philip Higgs and Simon DeShusas after they drew in the second round and won their final round games. In club news, Eric Lindauer became the 5th person in Raleigh Tournament Chess Club history to lay claim to the club's championship belt when he defeated 5-time champion Daniel Solares on February 23, 2011 here at the Raleigh Tournament Chess Club. Since then, Lindauer has defended the title twice, once against Philip Higgs at TACO 71 and once here at the club against four-time champion Jeff Jones. The other two people who have been champion are Derek Laureano and Oliver Fernando. It is with great sadness that the Raleigh Tournament Chess Club has lost a beloved friend in Jeffrey Paul Schneider, who passed away in his sleep during the early morning hours of Sunday, February 27th, 2011, at his home in Garner, 2 days shy of his 25th birthday. Jeff was someone who was never afraid to take on anybody. He often played up in tournaments, and as a result he scored quite a few upsets. As a way to honor Jeff, the club has decided to add the Jeffrey Paul Schneider Memorial Cumulative Upset Prize at the upcoming Big Enchilada. This will go to the established rated player in each section who scores the largest cumulative upset during the course of the tournament. For those not familiar with a cumulative upset, basically if you beat a higher rated player, you take the difference in that rating, and for everyone you do that, you just add that up over the course of a tournament. Draws, of course, count as half upsets. But Jeffrey always had a positive attitude. He never complained about a loss. He oftentimes took longer analyzing the game in post-mortem than he did playing the game itself. He was driven to become a better chess player, and that's the way he lived his life too, driven to become a better person. And the club will dearly, dearly miss Jeff, who left us way too soon. Well, that just about wraps things up for the first edition of Triangle Chess Monthly. We hope that you'll come out and support us for the Big Enchilada on April 8th through 10th. Again, that's at the Holiday Inn just off Capitol Boulevard and I-440 in North Raleigh. Even if you can't play, just come up, show your support, and certainly we'll accept any feedback on the Big Enchilada, the tacos, or our club nights. Also bear in mind that on March 26th, this coming up Saturday, there will be a Master Trek in Durham, which is a scholastic tournament that has an open section. The following week in Asheboro, there will be an Asheboro Open. Information on both of those tournaments can be found on the North Carolina Chess Association website at www.ncchess.org. Also, for scholastic players, Chess Achieves will be hosting an individual tournament on Sunday, April 3rd, and a team tournament on Sunday, April 10th. Information on that can be found at www.chessachieves.com. At this time, I'd like to thank the North Carolina Chess Association for providing us with the web space for our website, which is www.ncchess.org/RTCC. Again, we'd love to see you guys come out for the Big Enchilada. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be producing another video covering the Big Enchilada and other local events about the middle of April.